Hey everybody, welcome to What the Flick, Homeland, Season 6, Episode 8, alt.truth. Ben and Michelle, and joining us from TYT Politics, Emma Vigeland is here today, welcome.
Thank you.
So much to unpack on this episode.
Man, this was
I guess the big question is Dar Adal pulling all the strings of all the parallel conspiracies going on? Do we think or not, or what?
I don't.
I think so.
I still think he will come to, I still think the defense of the United States is his mission all along. He thinks that she is weak on that and wrong on it, so his motives are pure, right? And he thinks he's doing what's best. Now, if he was involved in...
Did he send that guy to kill Peter and Astrid?
If he sent that guy to kill Peter and Astrid, then it's or if he put the bomb in Sekou's truck and orchestrated, if he pulled the strings to get Sekou out so he could put the bomb in his truck so he could kill, then obviously I am mistaken.
But he talked to the guy on the phone, right? I mean, he did.
We don't know that he talked to which guy.
I thought he talked to the shooter on the phone at one point. Not this episode, but an episode ago.
I don't recall that.
But
there was some connection, but when he was the guy across the street, yeah, I believe there was some connection with Dar.
Who's also there, who shot the person
and who is
in
the
the
guy who put the bomb in the van.
Right.
So
I'm curious. There was a couple of hesitations, though. Look, it's possible that there is that the guy, because we've been introduced, we saw him last year. He usually plays he's a really good actor. He plays a racist Southerner all the time.
Right.
Right, but the general who came into the bar with Dar and said, you know, she's winning this argument, and he said, hey man, she's a Gold Star mom, she wins a lot of arguments, right? You know, some words to that effect. That it'll turn out that guy is worse, and that guy is pulling strings Dar is unaware of.
Well, I just can't imagine that, because I think Homeland's way smarter than what they're setting us up to think, which is that Dar Adal is this Machiavellian evil guy. They're smarter than that. They know there's political machinations behind the scenes. I think they're gonna pull a fast one on us. There's no way he's involved in the Sekou bombing, and like also who's, I mean, he may be doing that, but he's not doing all of it. I don't think.
Yeah, there's something. I think he will come back to. That's a guess.
I agree with you that his intentions are the things you say. I just think he's doing these things to.
Well, let me make sure that I'm clear. If your intentions are to weaken her politically, and you do things that weaken her politically,
you work with not Alex Jones,
right? But there are things you could do that would meet my purity test of the very low bar for a CIA operative, right?
Yeah.
But you can't. You can't send the guy to kill Peter. You can't kill Astrid. You can't set up the bomb. Then I'm wrong. That's what I'm saying. That he's going to be like, no. What are you talking about? I wasn't going to kill an FBI agent or set off a bomb. He thinks it's a legitimate bomb, and we've got to take advantage of it and weaken her politically to make sure she comes to our side, which is what makes America stronger.
But how interesting is it that there's this private mercenary?
So this guy
army thing going on now.
Right, so that's right, and so who's hired them? Because the theory would be that Dar then wanted Peter and Astrid dead, mostly Peter, because after setting them up to live, because they must have seen Peter, followed Peter into him breaking into that. Like, they could have killed Peter much easier.
Why would he go through that trouble?
Why would he go through this trouble killing Peter, unless like the mission to Peter was sit tight, and then they watched him kick open this door, and they're like, loose cannon, can't be controlled. I didn't want to kill him, got no choice.
Well, and he does also know about the plot.
Right,
with the bomb. So I think you're in an interesting.
But he didn't know that. Again, Dar doesn't fully know what he knows. Dar's thing was, we're giving you one shot, chill out. So then Dar would have flipped. That's all. I just don't know. We're gonna learn. We're gonna learn.
I was surprised that Carrie didn't mention to Saul about the whole thing about the phone call. The recorded phone call that went up the chain, that her guy at the NSA said no and reported it, and then she got it anyway.
I presume that between Sunday and Sunday, Carrie and Saul, Carrie's gonna catch Saul up.
I get it. Okay, maybe so.
Catch him up on everything.
No, I'm just like that thread is still bugging me. The thing that the FBI agent discovered, where they're hiring all the accountants or whatever the hell they were hiring at the secret facility.
I think,
is there really a parallel program going on in North Korea, or is it just an elaborate fake out to put the US in a more hawk-like position against Iran?
I think it's that. It's not. It's not, because when he admits to Saul's, he throws him down. Like, hey, what do you expect me to do? I found a horse that I knew would last the race. You're going to break down.
But was that politically the smartest thing? Because if this new president-elect is not war hawkish and she's anti-interventionist, why wouldn't he want to suck up to power to her in a way like, yeah, I want political asylum. I'm going to reveal that this Iran deal is actually foolproof, and just. He
thinks Saul is weak.
Well, yeah, Dar probably assured him that he was going to be going to not Alex Jones, and they were going to be undermining the president's anti-war,
He's just betting. He bets on Dar and not Saul. I mean, he was like, and to his right, like Saul left him in that place for days, and then Carrie, a fired, disgraced FBI agent, CIA agent, picks him up.
This is all he's got.
Right. And he doesn't know about a lot of the stuff that was happening behind the scenes. I think that's the thing, is that he knows he's out of the loop.
Right, and so now theoretically he's filled Dar in, so Dar now knows everything, and which means Dar would kill, if Dar killed these other people, he'd probably kill Saul too. But what's nice is that here, at least at the end, we've got okay, after all this, it's like Carrie and Saul, right? Like now they're like, okay, now we're in it, we're back, because when he says to her, Jesus, Carrie, why didn't you tell me? I presume now she debriefs him, so he'll get but she doesn't know about the secret place the guy visited. All she knows is he went to a weird place, and then an hour later he was dead in his house.
Is this when's the last time we saw Saul and Carrie working together as a team? I think it's been maybe 3 seasons.
It's been a
while for sure.
It's been a while since they've just been together.
She knows that he went to the place because he goes to the address that was on the.
But she doesn't know what it is. He just said it's a weird place.
That's true. Yeah.
He just said, and I'll tell you about it.
The upside down.
I'll tell you about it.
Exactly.
different
and just Astrid, like of pure, just some decency, and the Germans. When we know that the German intelligence agencies, they're the ones who said, hey, Dick Cheney, Curveball is a crazy person. Don't believe him. He's making this stuff up about weapons of mass destruction. And we were like, no, totally believable. So we like the German.
The whole thing where she's going for the gun with no bullets, I was like, oh no, don't do it.
And after, she doesn't even get that scene where he says, there's no love scene. It's like, we're not, we're friends, and it's so awkward.
She's like, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. I love you, you stupid idiot. That's why I'm doing this.
Could not believe
Clears the path for maybe Quinn and Carrie. I mean, if it's even possible at this point.
He has yet to confront Carrie about what Dar told him last week, so that's going to be a thing to look for.
She'll never get her kid back if she does that.
Oh man!
How is that storyline?
That is killing me.
I like the touch of how we saw her depression and her mental illness manifest itself, but it wasn't like in past seasons where it was kind of like almost repetitive and like gnawing at you. And I can't tell you how many conversations I have with people about how annoying Carrie is. And I'm like, that's the point. She's a phenomenal actress, and she's supposed to annoy you. Like all of these anti-heroes in movies or in TV shows recently, I guess Tony Soprano started it. They were annoying in their own right. And she's the godmother of this brand of.
In the difficult men era, she is the great difficult woman, and they're telling us we got to sign off. There's so much more to say about this episode, but we'll be back next week with more Homeland. So please tune in then. Thank you.